The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
Hello, hello, hello.
I felt a
Hello,
magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. भैया पास
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
पड़ेगा. आवाज जल्दी यहाँ से बंद करके आना पड़ेगा. बिग फैन सर. आवाज ठीक ठीक.
The dark place wants to drown me.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
Find the
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on,
Come
what?
on.
What is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create
Hello,
a
hello.
perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim?
हेलो मजा आ रहा है तो
Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
बहुत जमा दे बुरा हुआ तो बुरा हुआ भी लेकिन क्या होता है तन्नो तन्नो
Casey! Damn it.
Kirk dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was
Sorry.
killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
I needed his gun and flashlight to protect myself. This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I could use it to make my way deeper.
कहाँ गया मैं वापस जाकर कुछ नहीं राइट का
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, the rest of the shadows block my way.
क्या था भाई
Manage the shadows.
मर
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, the rest of the shadows block my way. shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could go back.
Super hero. Which bag?
The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to... Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
बाद में
Oh, fuck!
The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could go back. The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance. I needed to find another light to go deeper inside. The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
फिर मैं कैमरा Custard, huh?
Hello?
Oh, hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help. Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Dorr.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking. Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
See you around, Alan.
There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it. A phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Thank you. Packet. Maybe. Let's go.
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Wake up to Ria. चलो बैटरी मिला ना भैया अब तो आवाज आ रहा ना Ah. कुछ Ah. Ready, please. Bye. डर गया थोड़ा सा हो जाता है Oh.
Fuck me.
तो नहीं आ रहा ना। लॉस्ट। ओह ये रहा। अभी मैं कहाँ हूँ? हाँ वहाँ बस ही रेडियो स्टेशन। गलती से यूज कर दिया। तो यहाँ कुछ तो नहीं है। सारे जगह चल कर देखता हूँ। अरे चलो the light get light. कुछ तो होगा यहाँ। मैं करके देखते हैं, बताता हूँ। वहाँ का लाइट ही बंद हो गई। चल रहा है। अच्छा यहाँ पर भी ठीक ठीक ठीक। समझ गया समझ। Shakira, Shakira. Oh yeah.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket. Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo. Something was here. A vision about to reveal itself. I needed to look at it from the right angle.
बड़ा एंगल पे।
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place. Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
Alan Wake.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
I finally lost him.
Trap था क्या?
Wake.
जाने का मन.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
खाना बचा देगा भाई एक बार में.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
बस. कैसे आया हो क्या? Lost it. सब. सब काम का है. Find Alice.
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I had a new location for the story. I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved
The
with the
blood trail
cult,
disappeared under the
they're
rubble.
next. I
had
heard
a
their
feeling
leader is
something
this
was waiting
famous
there.
writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of
The
bull.
federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
खुल जा.
Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
Word am. What do you know? Word can help me, ma'am.
Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual
Saga hai?
sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
Apa
It was
cult
disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Nah.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly. I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Twisted Bible.
Darkness inside. Alan Wake.
क्या करना है? क्या बंद है?
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. The plot element I found would drive the story forward. I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap.
The blood
A
trail
satanic
disappeared
blood
into the level.
sacrifice.
Anyone
I
who
had a
gets
feeling
involved
something
with
was
the cult,
waiting there.
They're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds
Okay.
like a load of bull.
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death. Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
Ma'am, your research can help me. Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Find signs of cult.
Come on! Stop using the words!
Fuck. Ah. Right. Katawa.
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I had a new idea, a new story thread. I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed.
headluck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble.
What happened?
I had a feeling the federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
Come on. Okay.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Go find his.
The scene changed with the story.
ऐसा ना हो पाएगा.
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it. Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
What echo, eh?
What do you... Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Your story.
Go. है ना?
You're in my story.
हरा. हटवा. तो कहीं तो दूसरा बैग था क्या? हटवा. दूसरा है. था. वाह. नहीं पता वो कैसा लगे. दवा रा रा कर लेता हूँ. Again.
water was gone. The way forward was open.
हमें से गुनगुना रहा है
Alan Wake.
पक गया अगला दिखा
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
पर आते
I was sure the plot board had the pieces I needed.
ठीक है
Wake.
I could figure this out on the plot board.
ठीक है खाना
memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the
Right.
scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Big
I had a new beat for the story. Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
for the cult. Third. Ow.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead. The story was taking shape. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Connect
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no...
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
दिख रहा हूँ
It could not be opened on the side. A sick and twisted story, but it worked. It was locked from the other side. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now. I should look at the plot board to figure out a way forward.
Cardboard.
Shit!
I was sure I had the answer on the plot board. My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me. I should work this out on a plot board.
Tap.
I had to keep working on the story.
Alan Wake.
Alright.
Wake. Alan Wake. I ride.
I needed to find the answer on the plot board. I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Alan Wake. Let you choke on it. Wake. I know the words, the secret words.
The echoing hall had a story to tell. I had found another compelling location to use.
Cult of
Wake. Wake. You can't stop this.
The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
सारे वो
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
This is the
Your
ritual
story.
to lead
But
you
I had to keep going.
Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Wake. Wake.
last singer.
Wake. There is no escape. Wake. Alan Wake. 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 Alan Wake. All this Alan Wake. Wake. Alan Wake. Alan Wake. Alan Wake. Tell your story.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burned mountains of an underground society outside of knowledge. Typical New York.
I should look at the plot board. Keep the story moving.
हैं बस
Torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge? The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell? It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
Shit!
The drifters had scrawled their symbol on the wall. A secret for those in the know. I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
साफ कर दी.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through. The dark presence.
बंद हुआ था क्या?
I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me. I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
क्या हुआ ना? शॉटगन में
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
The fight. आना नहीं.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Stepping into the murder site, I felt it hanging in the air. Hanging in the air, Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something it couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making...
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come...
Wait, hello?
Was
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story? Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! This is the door to my study,
Yeah.
where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
What is for exhibit?
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Alam mo.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
Clear नहीं है.
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots. Created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him.
Personal बातें नहीं. लगी बाता.
I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people
The world is
the world is so much much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this... Nope. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return. Makes sense. Doesn't look right. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people. The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters.
No.
Turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess. Okay. The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World. Best coffee in the amusement park. All of our attractions are friendly and available to children of all ages. Just like our coffee.
Take a deep.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer.
Shotgun?
Somewhere in Watery. I should ask around. Okay then. Catchy tune. Excuse me. Do you know where...
Hush! Audie's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
unable to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestled with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our houseman, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker I chased those frights away. So true. So here is a clue of hope to remember. Visions that come true. Bend the lights with steel.
Finally.
होगा भाई
And the award goes to Alan Wake. And all your stories Stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away.
Ada.
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. You just say you lived a jaded lie. Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Kenapa? Apa? बंद करते हैं यार। From the right.
He could write any story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway. Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him, hell where I stand. What a savior from the darkness of the
the play. Harder.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him, rusted, and he's seen her drowning. What a save from the darkness of the lake. Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him, hostage, seen her drowning. What has saved her from the darkness of the lake?
Downhill.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't
Kalian
That was interesting. A vision. Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end. And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
champion of flight.
Catchy, right?
Herald of darkness.
You were a handsome deer.
Tuon katseen tunnet, et voi unohtaa, vaikka kasvot piiloutuu veriverrontaan.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote
Mayor Seta
for
will
everyone.
stand up for justice.
For Watery!
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.